welcome to your yoga session today with myself, Stephanie Williams from Kalpita Yoga. In today's session, we're going to be working through a gate pose flow. So this one should help to activate your core. It should help to activate your glutes, but also offer a little bit of opening through the hips and the hamstrings to help you feel really easy in your pelvis and strong. Let's get started. Today, you may, if you have a block, you might like to have this. However, you won't need any other props for today's practice. You're going to move over to all fours. So let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. And we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the wrists. So we want to just give them a chance to warm up. So we'll start by turning the fingers back towards the knees. And at first, this might not be accessible for you, so it's just turning them out as far as you can until you get that stretch through the forearm. And then from here, maybe a few rocks forward and back. Doesn't matter how much your wrists turn around. And just moving into your own body. So feeling that opening, that stretch, and not pushing it too far. And taking a couple more breaths here. And then turning the fingers back to the front of the mat. And then we're going to bring the back of the hand onto the ground. So we're just going to do one hand at a time. Is spread the fingers wide and try and straighten your arm. If you're here and you want a little bit more stretch, you can move the hips back a little. And then releasing, second side, back of the hand down to the ground. Spread the fingers wide, straighten the arm. And then if you need a little bit more, you can move the hips back a little. We'll do that one more time on each side. So back of the hand to the ground, straighten the arm. A little bit more if you want to move the hips back. And then hand back down to the ground. Last side, fingers to the earth, moving the hips back if you need that bit more. And then releasing. Good. We'll just sit on our hips now and just take some circles of the wrists. It's really important that we do look after our wrists with our yoga practice. And sometimes our practice, it does put a lot of pressure on our wrists. So it's important that it's not hurting after your practice. To help support the wrist in an all fours position, we want to spread the fingers as wide as you can. And then imagine the ground is like sand and you're grabbing a handful of that sand. So fingers spread wide. And this will help to bring the weight through the whole hand rather than just pressing down into the wrists. Let's tuck the toes under here, press into the shoulders, so we don't want to drop through the shoulders, and press in, look slightly forward, hover the knees just off the ground, so pressing into the hands, drawing in through the lower belly, starting to wake up through the abdominal muscles, and then we want to keep that engagement as we lower the knees down and take the right leg back. Keep pressing into the right hand and reach the left arm forward. Good work. If you're feeling like a little bit unsteady here, maybe just stay and breathe, watching you don't drop into the pose, but you're pressing up. Otherwise, you can bring the knee to the elbow, to this midline, and then extend out. And knee to elbow, use your inhale to extend. One more, exhale, knee to elbow, and inhale, extend. We're going to bend the right knee, reach the left arm around, take the right foot, and then press the foot into the hand, open the chest forward. Take a full breath in, and a full breath out. Slowly releasing, hand down, knee down, give it a little wiggle, and then the second side. So press into the hands, grab the ground with your hands, tuck the toes, hover the knees. This activation through the core, through the shoulders, warming everything up. Keeping the activation as you lower the knees down. This time, left leg goes back, press into the left hand as as the right arm reaches forward. On your exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. There's always the option to just stay with the lengthen. One more time to hug in. And inhale, extend. And then bend the knee, reach the arm back. Take the foot. Start to press the foot into the hand as the chest opens forward. Full breath in. And full breath out. Slowly releasing, hand down, knee down. Take a little wiggle. And because we've been in this closed position, we're going to go back into a more open position. So sit down on your heels, bring your hands behind you, roll the shoulders back, fingertips face towards the toes, and then lift the hips up. Take a full breath in. Steady exhale. Hips lower down, come up onto the knees. And from here, you can stay where you are on the mat. I'm just going to rotate. We're going to move into our gate pose now. So lifting up onto the knees, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, palms to heart center. Let's take the left leg out to the left side. Outside edge of the foot grounds down, and there's an engaging through the inner thigh. So this right knee is drawing towards the left foot, and the left foot back towards the right knee. Inhale the arms up, grow tall, and then left hand down to the left leg, reach the right arm over the ear, maybe looking up. Take a full breath in to rise up, reach towards the right side, hold it there, you can feel it in the sideways. Reach a little forward further, hand hovers off the ground, and then lands to the earth. From here, let's lift the left leg up. So shift the weight into the shoulders, draw the shoulder blades together, behind you to stabilize, so that's not reaching the arm back, but engaging through the shoulders, and then lift your left leg up. From here, we're going to draw elbow to knee again. We're going to work through the left side. So elbow to knee, inhale, extend. Elbow to knee, inhale, extend. One more, elbow to knee, inhale, extend, and then we're going to take the arm back, take the foot, press the foot into the hand, open the chest up. Full breath in, full breath out. Slowly releasing. Foot comes down. We're going to engage through the sideways to lift ourselves back up. And then hands to heart center, knees together, sit to the heels. Inhale the arms up above the head. Exhale, palms to heart center. Let's reach the right leg out to the right side. Inhale the arms up above the head. And then exhale, right hand, right thigh, left arm reaches over. Take a full breath in. Steady exhale. Inhale to come up. And reach over to the left, hold. Take a full breath in, reach over a little bit more. And then hover the hand off the earth. You can use your block here if you want to. So that left hand can come onto a block if you want. And then from here, we are going to lift the right leg, but we want to set up the shoulders first. So take your time, shift the weight into the hand, draw the shoulder blades together, prepare, and then lift the right leg up. From here, you'll be feeling a little bit of work, yeah? And then we're going to draw right side, elbow to knee, working through that sideways. Inhale, extend. Elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. One more time, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Down, reach the foot behind you. Take the foot with the hand. Press the foot into the hand, opening the hips, opening the chest. Full breath in. Steady exhale. Slowly releasing. Foot comes down, lift up, reach up. Hands to heart center, knees together. Sit down onto the heels. Beautiful work. We're going to do this one more time each side, and we're going to add on a little bit. So let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take the left leg out to the left side. Inhale the arms up. Left hand down, right arm over. Stay for a breath. Use your inhale to lift you up. Reach over. You might use the block if you want. Place it underneath the right hand. Lifting up. And then from here, this time we're going to reach the left arm over the left ear and press the hips up towards the sky. So we get this length through the whole side of the body. Good. And then inhale the arm back up. Shift the weight into the hand. Lift the leg. A hug in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, extend. One more. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, extend. And then this time, we're going to bring the foot behind you. So taking that left leg behind you, draw your right hip forward, chest to the sky, lift up and over. Full breath in. Steady exhale. Inhale to come back up, and we're going to come back up into our gate pose. So lifting back up, reach the arms up, hands to heart center, knees together, sit down onto the heels. If you use your block on the first side, move it over, ready for the second side. On your inhale the arms up, exhale, palms to heart center. Let's take the right leg out to the right side. Lift the arms up, right hand down to the right thigh, left arm reaches over. Stay for a breath. Inhale to come back up. Let's bring the left hand down, right arm up. And again, we're going to find that stretch through the sideways. So lift the right arm over the ear. Keep pressing the left hip forward and the right hip up towards the sky. Enjoying that length that you're creating through your whole body. Inhale the arms up. Draw the shoulder blades together, stabilize first, and then lift your right leg up. 3 knee to elbow. So hug in. Inhale, extend. Hug in. This left knee is doing a lot, or glute is doing a lot of work to stabilize as we move. And then extending. Take the right foot behind you. Spin the left hip forward. Lift the chest up, reach up and over. Full breath in. Steady exhale. Inhale to come back up. Bring the foot back to center. We'll lift up into our gate pose. Hands to heart center, knees together, and sit down onto the heels. Nice work. We're going to come over to sit on the hips now. Legs can come forward. And we're going to work a little bit more stabilization through the shoulders. And we've been working in a bit of a closed position here. We're going to work into more of an open position. So, feet hip width apart, hands behind the hips. I want you to roll the shoulders back and lift through the chest. From here, take a full breath in. Exhale, press into the heels to lift the hips up. Stay for a breath. And then hips move back down. Nice work. If that was feeling quite strong on the wrists, one option is, if you do have blocks, is to wrap the fingers around the blocks behind you, and that will actually shorten the length that the muscle needs to be or the tendons connected to the muscle. Maybe making it a little bit more accessible for you. So from here, we're going to bring your right ankle onto your left knee. So just finding that point where you get a stretch through your right ankle, and you might need to lengthen yourself out a little bit. I don't need the blocks, so I'm not going to actually use them here, but I'm going to lean back and just enjoy that stretch into my right glute. It's done a little bit of work today in some of those balancing postures. And then from here, roll the shoulders back, lift up through the chest. Take a full breath in, and then press into the left heel, lift the hips up. Stay for a full breath. And the exhale. Hips slowly move back down, and then we're going to release the right leg. Let's come forward. Roll out the wrists. This is a lot of work on the wrists. Give them a little shake. And then bring them back behind you, and we'll bring the left ankle to the left knee. Find that sweet spot where you get a stretch into your glute. Maybe a little rock to find it, and then just hang out there for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, roll the shoulders back, open through the chest, start to press into the right heel, lift the hips up. Stay for a full breath. And then hips come back down, releasing the left leg, and coming forward, rolling the wrists down. Okay. And the last pose we're going to come to today is a twist. We've been working quite a lot through the obliques, which support us, they're a part of the core system. So we want to give them a little bit of lengthening out, a little bit of juicy love. So we're going to come roll into your backs, and we'll hug the knees in towards the chest. And so there's heaps of different twists that you can do. Today we're just going to take a simple twist with the knees together. If you have another twist you like within your own body, feel free to take this. So I'm going to go over to the left side first. So I'm going to scoot my hips just over to the right, and then let the knees move over to the left. From here, I'm keeping my right shoulder towards the earth, and my knees don't need to be glued together. And just maybe a little bit of weight on the top knee if it needs it. Otherwise, just closing down the eyes, enjoying this length, this opening through the spine and through the waist. And then we'll switch over to our second side. So moving back to center. And then this time we're going to lift the hips up, move them over to the left. Knees hug in, and we'll move the knees to the right side. And you can shuffle around. There's no need to stay jarred to the first pose that you land in. But see if you can allow your left shoulder to relax down and your left knee to relax down. Notice if you're carrying tension in the feet. Sometimes we keep holding the feet up. Can you let them soften down to the ground? But maybe even the eyes start to close down here too. And then we'll move back to center. And from here, hugging the knees in towards the belly, and taking a little rock side to side. And one final squeeze of the knees, and then releasing into your Shavasana, taking your feet nice and wide, arms either side of the body. And so you may have 5-10 minutes to stay here. You might just have 2. But I encourage, however long that you have, just to set a timer, just so that you can completely drop in. So if you have 2 minutes, set a timer for 2 minutes, put it beside you, close down the eyes, and just allow yourself to brighten your attention just onto this moment, this breath. One that's happening right now. And you don't need to be anywhere. You have your timer set, so you can completely surrender to this moment. Noticing the breath, noticing sensations. And feel free to continue to stay as long as you need to stay. When you are ready to
leave and move on with your day, please do so slowly, maybe rolling to one side first before coming to sit. And thank you for joining me for your